How is it going, everyone? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I am. I just got off work. I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by the channel today, and I hope you stick around to the end, because I've got something that's kind of important to talk about. But before we get to all this good stuff, let's get to the main thing of why you came. It's Camaro time, baby. Yeah, Camaro time. But first, before we get on with the video, I've got a little bit of a rant that I want to talk about with you guys, and it won't take but just a second, so please bear with me. What is the rant, you are asking? And now please forgive me, I never do this, I really don't. I try to get along with everybody, I try not to criticize anybody, but I just couldn't help it this time. It just really struck a chord with me. And, many of you know by now that YouTube is coming up with new monetization rules. Some of you know what's going on with it, but there's still some of you out there that do not, so I'm going to explain it real quick. YouTube, as of February 20th, 2018, if you do not have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours within a year, then you will lose your monetization on your channel. You can't get paid for anything that you do. That's no big deal for a lot of people, and I understand that. But to some people, and here's what pissed me off. There's a lot of channels out there. Now, don't get me wrong. YouTube's not going to hurt. They have over 1 billion, yes, 1 billion channels, 1 billion members. So there's not going to be a whole lot of heck raised over it, I know, but there is going to be some. But what's going on is you have a lot of small channels out there. They're just little mom and pop channels, or people who do it as a hobby. They don't want to do it full time or anything along those lines. And so, they're going to lose their monetization. Then what really pissed me off, here's the gist of the story. I was checking some of the videos, watching some of them, about the new rules, seeing what all was being said and everything. And I started finding the ones that are like, it's going to wipe out the small channels, and then you start watching them, and these people have well over the limit. This one guy I watched is right at 100,000 subscribers, and the people who are doing this, the people who are saying what I'm fixing to tell you, are the ones that have nothing to lose in it. They're already way above it, and to me it's almost like they're poking fun at the smaller channels, and I am a smaller channel. But there's this one guy that really ticked me off, because he made the statement of, and they all say the same thing. They all say, well, you guys are small channels and everything, you just need to work harder, you need to change your content, you need to do this, you need to do that. Well, in most of the cases, most of the circumstances, these guys that have the big channels and everything ended up getting a big boost in their channel and everything, because they collabed with somebody, or one of their friends is a really big channel, and so that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. You've got people out here that spend hours. Yes, their content might not be the greatest, but they're trying. So to sit there and be all holier than thou and say, you just need to work harder, just rubbed me the wrong way, And then this one guy in particular, he says the same thing everybody else says, just work harder, just work harder. But then he made the statement of, he was asked if he felt sorry for the small channels. And he said, no, I don't feel sorry for the small channels. Keep working at it. You'll get there one day. Well, guess what, dude? The small channels are the ones that's supporting you. You need to think about that for just a second. You guys that are saying everybody needs to just work harder and do this, hold on. Sorry about that. Freaking telemarketers, you know how that is too, another gripe. But, you know, you guys that are sitting here saying these stupid comments and everything, you need to start and think. The small channels are the ones that are supporting you. If it wasn't for us, there wouldn't be no you. And to sit there and say you don't feel sorry, I mean, it just totally was wrong, and it pissed me off because I don't need the money. Sure, it helps. Like I said in my other videos, I take it and I turn around and just buy all the stuff for the channel. Like I bought a microphone, I bought the cold air intake, you know, a few little odd air, I mean not the cold air intake, the catch can. So I don't have to have the money. I can buy the stuff on my own. It's no big deal. But there's some people out there that really rely on this money. Sure, it might not be $100 every 2 months. It might be $100 every 3 months. But to some people, $100 is a lot of money. So if you're doing so good that $100 doesn't seem like anything to you, and you need to just work harder, is your comment, or you don't feel sorry, let me catch you saying it, and I will comment on your channel, and I will tell you what a jackass you are, and then I will unsub. I've already done several, and you know who you are. But enough with the rant. You know, I'm sorry. It's just something I had to get off my chest, and I wanted to take care of it because I'm doing the video today on my way home, and it just hit me wrong, and I got thinking about it, and I thought that's just so rude for people to do that to other people. But back to the main video. The main subject that this is about, and that is supporting your small channels. We need to do everything, especially the small channels that watch me. You know, we need to do everything we can to try to help each other out. And I got this idea from another guy. His name is Brian Minecars, and his channel is Mojave KY. And I'll put everybody's link in the description below so you can check them out. But I got the idea from him. It's his idea. I'm doing it like a chain letter, trying to pass it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name a few guys whose channels I belong to, who I subscribe to, who I follow, who I watch, yada yada yada. And you know, maybe you can spend at least a minute or two of your day and check their channels out also. And if you like what they're doing, you know, please subscribe to them. And we all need help. Like I said, some people count on this money, some people rely on it. Keep that in consideration when you're watching their videos, rather than just coming to the computer and typing in what you want to watch and watch the video and not thank the people, not make a comment, not show any love, not subscribe, or not give a thumbs up. That's just wrong. You know, these people out here trying to do this. But I know the point of the video is I'm going to give you a list of people who I subscribe to, who I watch, and please check them out. And there's no particular order. It's not that I like this person better than the other, so please don't think that, please don't say that. It's not the case. But I'll start off with, I'm going to do like 5 or 6, and then I'm going to do another video later on with some more. But the first one is Brian Minecars, and like I said, his channel is Mojave KY. He has a very nice black and blue 1SS Camaro. He's also got his wife has a new Silverado pickup truck, and his son has a Mustang. So, you know, please check him out, and he's a really cool guy, and he goes out of his way to try to help. Check him out. The next guy up that I'm going to mention, like I said, no particular order, he's just really starting his channel. I think he's got 1 subscriber, which is me, and he could really use the help. Like I said, he's just getting started. He's learning his editing skills, and you know, how to edit, how to post, how to put in links of stuff he buys and all that. But his name is John Goodrow, and I forgot what car he had. It was a gold, oh God, John, I'm sorry, please forgive me. But anyhow, he's got a new Camaro that he bought, and he's currently got it in stores because he lives in New York, and you know how New York is right now, they're buried in snow. But he's been buying mods for it, doing unboxing videos and whatnot, and he also does some very cool paint and body work too. If I lived closer, I'd be trying to hit him up for some help on 1 or 2 of my cars. So please check him out too. Just, you know, share a little bit of love, if you will. Next up on the list is Mr. Z Outlaw SS. He's got a really big commemorative SS Camaro. He puts a lot of love into this car, a lot of mods to it, a lot of detailing, a lot of car shows he goes to, and don't hold it against him. He's originally from Texas. Sorry about it, I had to get that in there. Now he lives in Georgia, I believe. But yeah, he's got a really nice black commemorative SS Camaro. So be sure to check him out too. A really cool guy. I think you'll like him. Next up on the list of people that I believe deserve the chance for you to subscribe to them is Mr. Michael. I forget his last name, and even if I knew it, I don't know if I could pronounce it. But his channel is Maya Columbia. And again, I'll put all the links and everything in the description area. Oh, excuse me. Lunch is trying to come back on me. But yeah, he's got a very nice white and black. I think it's black. It's either black or a very, very dark blue SS Camaro, and he really drives the crap out of it. Does some really good for videography with it, some cool mod videos, and he also does other car reviews. So if you're interested and you live near Florida, by all means hit him up. He does car reviews also. So Michael with Maya Columbia, check him out too if you don't mind. Next up on the list is Mr. Mike Hill. This joker, I don't know what he does for a living, but he has a killer car collection. He recently got a Challenger Scat Pack, I think it was. He's got a couple Corvettes. He had a Prowler, but he got rid of it. He's got a couple nice pickup trucks. He's got a couple. Forgive me for stuttering. I'm trying to think, talk, and everything else. And I just got off work, so I'm kind of tired. But he's got a very, very cool collection. So by all means, check him out too. He's got a nice garage that he built for his cars and everything, and it's a really sharp collection. You can tell he spends a lot of time and a lot of money in these things. He really enjoys cars. So please show him some love too. All right, next up on the list is Burning Rubber Garage. These guys have let's see, a Nova. They have a Suburban, a Fox Body Mustang, and a few other rides. So be sure to check them out. These guys do really cool content. They're always working on their cars, and it's a pair of guys. They're pretty good. They're pretty hilarious too at times, and they're really cool and laid back. But they show a lot of how-to stuff, and yeah, be sure to spread some love to them too if you don't mind. The guys put a lot of work and effort into their channel. With all that said, like I said, I hope you show all these guys that I mentioned some love, and by all means, if you've got some small channels that you follow and you haven't subbed to them, please take that into consideration and think about doing so, because all these guys need your help. Like I said, some people rely on the money, and I'd hate to see somebody that relies on the money lose out on it, because this isn't easy to do. Imagine being in front of the camera yourself if you don't do it. So with that, I'm out of here. That's all I've got for right now. You guys take care. Thank you again for stopping by, and we will see you next video. Take care.